Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Likit and today I'll be explaining a topic from the subject Software Engineering and Project Management. The subject code is 21C61. So let's get started. So planning and modeling principles. So let's start with the introduction. Planning and modeling are essential tools in project management, providing a structured approach to visualizing, analyzing, and optimizing complex processes and systems. These principles help project teams align on objectives, identify potential risks, and make informed decisions throughout the project lifecycle. So the first is definition of planning and modeling. Planning can be defined as the act of establishing goals, objectives, and strategies to guide the execution of a project or initiative, whereas modeling, on the other hand, can be defined as the process of creating abstract representations of a system, process, or concept to better understand its structure, behavior, and interactions. So, what are the advantages of planning and modeling? So, let's understand with improved decision making. Planning and modeling provide a structured framework for analyzing options and making informed decisions, leading to more effective project outcomes, well- as well as risk mitigation. By identifying potential issues and challenges upfront, planning and modeling enable teams to proactively address risks and minimize their impact. In enhanced communication, the visual representations created through planning and modeling facilitate clearer communication and alignment among project stakeholders. So let's discuss the disadvantages of planning and modeling. Time consuming. The process of planning and modeling can be very time consuming and time intensive, especially especially for large or complex projects, potentially delaying project execution. Inflexibility. Overly rigid adherence to plans and models can limit the ability to adapt to the changing circumstances, reducing project agility. That is, if there is any changes that can be made, this reduces those effective time taken for that changes. Then data limitations. The quality and accuracy of planning and modeling outputs are dependent on the availability and reliability of input data, which may be incomplete or inaccurate. What this means is it entirely depends upon the input data. So if the input data is inaccurate or not so fully completed, then it can be very disadvantageous for the stakeholders or the plan project managers as well. So now let's understand the importance of planning and modeling in project management. First is alignment. So, planning and modeling help align project teams, stakeholders, and resources around common goals and objectives. So, what this means is the main goal of the project i- is held together by this planning and modeling. In this phase, the main goal of the project is set. So, this helps them understand what is their objective, what are the resources they have. So, this is important. Then, optimization. By modeling and simulating different scenarios, project managers can optimize resource allocation, timelines, and budgets. That is, in the modeling scenario, they understand what are the resources that they require, what are the different scenarios in which the project is going to be utilized, how can the resources be allocated, what is the budget they have as well. So next comes monitoring and control. So established plans and models serves as a baseline for tracking progress, identifying deviations, and implementing corrective actions. So what does this, so plans and models helps us like monitor what are the things that needed to be done when the deployment stage. They can go through the plans and models that they have created as an understanding of what they have wanted from the project and what they have gotten, so to make any changes that they had planned initially. So that can be done if we use planning and modeling. So let us understand the examples of planning and modeling in software development. So the requirements gathering, defining the functional and non-functional requirements for the software system. That is, what are the functional requirements, like what is going to be working, and what are the non-functional requirements as well for a software system. That is established in the requirements gathering in software development as part of the planning and modeling. So, software design, modeling the software's architecture, its components, and interfaces. Then we have software development. In software development, implementing the software based on established plans and models. So it's very important to implement the software as we have planned and as we have as to understand through the established plans and models, not to just get something, but initially the what is our what have we thought, how the final product is supposed to be to achieve that. That is what software development involves of planning and modeling. So, testing and validation. So, as I said, testing and validation is required to understand where planning and modeling becomes important, as we have made a plan to understand what the things that have been achieved. Looking back at the plan, we can see what are the things that have been achieved and what are yet to be achieved. So we validate those things. Is this working? Is this according to the plan? Is this what I want? Iterative and incremental approach to planning and modeling. So first we undergo through initial planning, that is establishing the initial plans and models based on the project scope and requirements. So the project scope define like what am I expecting, where is this project going to be useful at, and what is the requirements that I need for this project. Then incremental refinement, regularly reviewing and updating the plans and models as the project progresses and new information becomes available. So we have made a basic plan and we're going through it. But as the project builds up, we understand that we know we need something else. We need to add something else. Then we need to improve that plan. We need to improve that model and keep going. Then continuous improvement. That is incorporating lessons learned and best practices to enhance the planning and modeling process over time. Then stakeholder involvement in planning and modeling. So there's a stakeholder group. They are the contributing to planning and modeling. Then we have the project managers who oversee the planning and modeling process, ensuring alignment with the project goals and objectives. Then we have subject matter experts. They provide domain-specific knowledge and insights to enhance the accuracy and relevance of plans and models. Then we have the end users who offer feedback and validation on plans and models to ensure they meet the needs of the target audience. Then we have the executive sponsors who provide strategic direction and approval for the overall planning and modeling approach. Then what are the challenges in effective implementation of planning and modeling? So the first one being complexity management, dealing with the challenges of creating and maintaining plans and models for large-scale, multifaceted projects. It's very complex. It's not so easy for to maintain the planning and modeling phase in terms of large-scale multi-phase projects. So that is one of the challenges. Then we have change resistance, overcoming organizational inertia and resistance to adopting new planning and modeling practices. Then data availability and quality, ensuring the availability and reliability of the data required to build accurate and relevant plans and models. Then we have communication and collaboration. So fostering effective communication and collaboration among stakeholders to align on the planning and modeling approach. So what is the so let's conclude this. So planning and modeling are essential tools for project management, providing a structured approach to visualizing, analyzing, and optimizing complex processes and systems. By understanding the advantages, disadvantages, best practices, organizations can effectively leverage these principles to drive successful project outcomes. So this ends my presentation. Thanks for watching.